Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to Storytime. Before we get started, though, I am so excited, I have to tell you. We are going to have a special magic show through the library. Doc Dixon's coming, and September 16th, and you can watch it from home on Facebook. So please get on our website and make sure you get signed up. It'll be lots and lots of fun, and I want you to be there. I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, let's do our good morning song. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Our day is beginning, there's so much to do. Good morning again. Okay, let's count. How far do you want to count? I'm listening. Oh, you people with this 3 and 1, that's no fun. Come on, how far do we want to count? Oh, 12. That sounds like a good number. Let's count to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And let's do our ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And our letter for today is the letter U. And it makes, well, it can be, make different sounds. So anyways, it can be ugly. It can be under or underwear. Unique. Umbrella. And my favorite, unicorns. And so let's go and listen to our first story about unicorns, shall we? Goldilicious by Victoria Kahn. I was putting flowers on the mane of my pet unicorn. Pinkalicious, why are you... I'm not dropping flowers. I'm getting Goldie ready for the unicorn ball, I said, prancing around the room. Pinkalicious, it's okay to have an imaginary friend, but maybe it's time to put Goldie... I took Goldie out to perfect her pinkerific pirouette. Goldie is also a pinkatastic roller skater. Goldie, where are you? She loves to play hide and seek, but is she... Oh, you turned into a fairy princess and you are having a tea party. Because Goldie will always protect me, I shouted. Not if I kidnap her and hold... Beware, fair sister, or your golden pet will become broth for my magical cauldron. Ahoy, matey! Goldilicious will never become your treasure. I will make you... Look, she turned into a mermaid. Peter pointed to Goldilicious. Wow, not only can she float on water, she can float in the air. Goldilicious... Goldie, where did you go? Have you become one with the universe? Pigalicious, it's time to go to bed. Come in now. bellowed voices from the door. "Oh, she was here waiting for me all along," I said, climbing into Welcome back from our story, and it's craft time. So today we are making unicorns. Now unicorns usually have golden horns. So Miss Judy got some special paint and painted everybody's horn for them. So when you get your packet, you'll have these 4 pieces. So you're going to color it all up. Then you're going to take your glue stick and you'll put some glue on here and put the hair on between horns, and you will put the body and head together, and then you will put the front paws onto your unicorn. And once it's all together and everything with your glue stick, you'll get 2 little pieces of magnet that you peel off the paper and stick it on the back. I put 1 piece up at the top and 1 down towards the middle, and then it will stick for you on your refrigerator. And so that's our craft. So let's get back to our second story, shall we? The Midnight Unicorn, illustrated by Neil Reed. Millie heard the jangling of Casper's leash and put down the clay unicorn she was shaping. "Anywhere special you want to go today?" asked Dad. "The park," Millie cried, her eyes shining with excitement. "Okay," said Dad, "but wouldn't you like to go somewhere else for a change? Aren't you tired of visiting that same stone statue?" Millie shook her head. She couldn't explain it, but the park, and especially that one statue, were the most important things in the world to her. The park was quiet except for the sound of dry leaves crunching under their feet as Millie led the way down the path. Almost there, the quick rhythm of her feet seemed to say. One more bend in the path, and there it was, a small stone unicorn, mottled with age and weather, slightly mossy around its hooves. "We can't stay too long, Millie," said Dad. "I'll be right over there on the bench if you need me." Millie ran her fingers over the unicorn's closed eyes and gentle mouth. It had the kindest, wisest smile, and she always felt happy when she was nearby. "It's only been a week since I was here, but I've missed you so much," she whispered, stretching on tiptoe to be closer to the unicorn's ear. As Millie pressed her hands against the statue's graceful neck, she felt the stone shiver. Suddenly the unicorn's hooves lifted off the ground and he pranced beside her. "You're alive!" she gasped, feeling surprised but not afraid. The unicorn pressed his nose softly against Millie's cheek and then bent his magnificent head so she could climb onto his back. The ground fell away beneath them as he sprang into the sky. Casper bounded after them, barking with joy as his paws left the pavement. Up and up they flew, high over the park and Millie's neighborhood. She kept her eyes shut tight against the rush of wind, and when she opened them, she was amazed to see a bright full moon, a sky suddenly full of stars and lights twinkling in all the houses below. The town clock struck midnight. As Millie and the unicorn flew over hills and forests and lakes, dark clouds gathered around them and thunder boomed.
Storm up ahead. We'll have to fly fast to beat it, Millie called out. The unicorn put his head down and charged through the angry clouds. Rain rushed into Millie's face. She could hear Casper whimpering as he galloped close beside them, trying to keep up. Don't be afraid, Casper, she cried. We've almost made it. As they blasted through the last bank of clouds, Millie cheered and patted the unicorn's strong neck. He swooped down low over the tops of glistening moonlit mountains so she could run her fingers through the snow. It's beautiful here, said Millie, but could we find somewhere warmer now? The unicorn whinnied softly, and in no time at all they were gliding through the warm desert night. Millie waved at the sleepy camels far below on the shimmering red sand dunes. I've never seen the ocean, Millie told the unicorn. Could we go there too? The unicorn turned sharply, and soon they were gliding over a sparkling sea. Waves rolled and crashed along the beach, and when Millie looked closely, she could see that there were other unicorns prancing in the foam. The unicorn spiraled down, 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 right into the breakers. Millie laughed as they bucked through the salty spray, racing the others. Casper was panting and falling behind, so Millie gently pulled on the unicorn's mane. He climbed easily into the air and landed on a rainbow where Casper could rest. All alone in the dark sea below them was an island. It was lit by a shaft of golden daylight at the end of the rainbow, and Millie saw that a herd of unicorns waited on the beach. One by one, the unicorns welcomed Millie, nuzzling her neck with their velvety noses. When she had said hello to all of them, her unicorn led her to rocky paths she could explore and crystal clear streams she could drink from. Butterflies and the scent of flowers filled the air. At last, exhausted by all their adventures, Millie, Casper, and the unicorn lay down on the soft grass. Butterfly wings fanned them into a deep, calm sleep. Wake up, sweetheart. It's time to go home. Millie opened her eyes and looked up at her father. Were you worried about me, Dad? I was gone all night. The unicorn took me to the mountains and the desert and the ocean and... Dad gave her a hug. You have a wonderful imagination, Millie. But it was real, she started to say, and then stopped herself. She and Casper and the unicorn knew the truth, and that was all that mattered. Ready to go now? Asked Dad. Almost, said Millie. She stood beside the statue and kissed its smooth forehead. Thank you, my midnight unicorn, she whispered, and as she turned to follow her father down the path, Millie was sure she heard the unicorn whinny a soft goodbye. The end.
Welcome back from our story. This is the last story of our summer program, Imagine Your Story. And so, but I will have story times will continue as usual next week. So I hope you'll tune in. Let's do our last song, shall we?
The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be.
See you next week. Bye.